This is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, today I'm going to give you a couple of the oracle, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let's get started on your reading. Also wanted to mention that there's just a lot of changes coming through, a lot of energy. So get yourself grounded, drink lots of liquids, and just to be calm and have patience for everything. Okay. All right. So Scorpio, let's see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. All right. So you have the card of discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. So I feel like you're not being fooled by anything, and I feel like you're seeing very the truth in everything now. You speak your truth, and you're doing nothing but looking at the truth also. So wow, like you're not listening to gossip, you're not listening to anything like that. You're just standing in the light of truth. You have valiant courage, take action with passion. So if you're trying to create anything right now, as far as your plans or inspirations or projects, it's time to do it. Okay, find your courage to build up to what you're wanting to create and do. Okay, time is now. All right, so Scorpio, let's see what's going on in your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Alright. One for the current. This is for Scorpio for your highest good. Wow, you came out with the Empress. The Empress is talking about feeling happy, nurturing yourself, really taking care of yourself better, really flourishing to with whatever it is that you're trying to create or wanting to do. I feel like there's abundance here. I feel like you're knowing what you're wanting to do, to put your energy into something that is going to make you happy. Nice. One for the situation. Somebody around you could be pregnant also. Could be children or something like around you, or somebody you know is pregnant, or it could be you. You have the Two of Pentacles here for the situation. There's definitely some kind of decision that you're needing to do. I also feel like you're needing to take care of yourself better. I feel like you're just juggling everything, trying to keep everything balanced, trying to do everything all at once, and you're needing to slow down. Okay. One for the pastor now. You have the Three of Pentacles. Wow. So the Three of Pentacles is talking about maybe there's collaboration, like somebody could be helping you to do something. I also feel like you're wanting to be noticed, like for all the things that you're doing, like your ideas, and like recognized, for everything that you've been putting into something. I feel like there's a partnership here. I feel like you're putting your ideas out there also. Nice. One, and I feel like it's now. One for what's hidden. So you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is talking about, you being angry about something. There could be some kind of bitterness. It's just frustration or anger. Arguing also is what I'm getting. One for the hopes and fears. You have the Four of Cups. Start focusing on things, okay? Really start focusing on everything that's going on in your life. I feel like there are times that you've been disappointed and that you're not like into anything. You're like just like going on, and it's like a disappointment. Like you feel disappointment, you feel like disconnected, like, like you're just there. And I feel like you're needing to really start focusing because there are opportunities around you that you could be missing. One for the what you need to work on. The Magician. Really think positive of everything that's going on. Remember, you do create the world that you live in. I also feel like you're needing to manifest, or you're wanting to manifest what you're wanting, what you're wanting to create, what you're wanting to do, what you're wanting to begin. Yet you have all the tools to manifest what you're wanting. But we'll see more why that card is there and something that you're needing to do now. Maybe you're needing to communicate better also. Oh, there. I just have the King of Cups. So really communicate better. Okay. Really try not to be harsh with people or anything like that. Really communicate, get your point across in whatever it is that you're wanting to do. You do know how to handle things, but you're don't let your emotions get in the way of you making decisions. Okay, Scorpio. One for the outcome. So you have the Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords is saying that there's something here that's going to come to an end. Um, Whatever it could be, like a career, it could be a relationship, it could be an obstacle you're going through, just whatever it was, something is coming to an end. It could be painful, could also be very emotional also, but we'll see. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Nine of Pentacles. They're asking you to find your courage, your confidence. You're very independent. You know what you're doing, but you need to start. I feel like you are very confident in yourself. I feel like you're trying to be in tune with your intuitive, and I feel like also too that, you know, you're learning how to flourish like on your own, like being independent, knowing what you're needing to do to have the lifestyle that you're wanting. You have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands says that you're making plans. You could be keeping plans to yourself and not really saying anything about it. You need patience also, but I feel like you're just definitely figuring out what your next step is. You also have the Hierophant. You could be looking at religion, or looking at morals, or even just trying to find answers for things that have been going on in your life. Definitely the wheel is turning in your favor, because there's things that are going to come to a close. Okay, so just know that. All right, so, wow. Scorpio, let's see what's going on in your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay. Empress. Why is the Empress here for Scorpio? For their highest good. All right. So, you do have the Empress here. You start off with the Empress. So, really nurture yourself, okay? Really take the time to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself better. I feel like you're needing to put your energy into things that are going to make you happy. I feel like you're needing to stand your ground, stand up for yourself, let other people help you do things that you're wanting to do also. I feel like at times you protect yourself also, like you're trying to protect your heart, like from getting hurt, or just trying to protect yourself, like being, because you don't want to go through anything anymore. You become defensive, and they're asking you to stand your ground, but that remember that not everybody is out to hurt you or get you. Okay, that everybody's different. Nurture yourself, though. This is a big factor here where you're needing to really take the time to stop and take care of yourself, Scorpio. There could be an offer coming in, but definitely a decision that's going to come into play here, because I feel like you're making a decision on, for some of you guys, you're making a decision on your relationship. Also, some kind of offers coming in, so just know that. You have the Two of Pentacles here. And why is the Two of Pentacles in this situation on the card? Wow. So definitely making a decision. I feel like you're definitely could be, you're needing to see something that you're not able to see. I feel like you're needing to take that blindfold off. I feel like you're needing to start taking it easy, because you're going through so much, but you're just like going through the motions and not really stopping to take care of yourself. There is a decision that you're going to contemplate. They're asking you to go within. There's also a moment where you're going to also see why things happen the way they happen. And that's what they're saying. There is a new path that's trying to come in for you. You're going to have ideas and projects and new things coming in, but you're needing to really go within so you can really see what is going on. Okay, because it's like almost as if you're like blinded, like you're not wanting to see something here. And you're very exhausted and very tired, and you're needing to slow it down, take it easy, and go within. Okay, so you can make that decision. That decision is a huge decision that you're going to be making. You do have the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like you're wanting to be seen, or being recognized for all the hard work that you've put into something. I feel like people are going to recognize you, and I feel like there is traveling here also. I also feel like it's now. I feel like you have a lot of ideas to put out there, but you just don't. It's like you're not going on it. Like you're not. It's like you're just staying there for some reason. Um, There's some collaboration. There could be somebody coming in to help you with it, also, and I do believe it's now. You have the Five of Swords, and why is the Five of Swords here? Wow, you are very angry. There's some kind of anger here, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger. So I feel like you have that anger, that arguing here, that bitterness. I feel like you're needing to let that go. I feel like you're seeing the truth. There was some kind of truth that you had to see, or you're going to see, and it's gonna make you very angry. They're asking you to slow down and not to just go through things like, like, I'm gonna go do this because I'm angry, or I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and make these decisions very quick because I'm so angry. You got to really slow down on things, okay, and be careful on how you're doing things. But it's okay to charge forward, but just really realize what you're doing, Scorpio. See the truth and hear the truth. Don't jump to conclusions. Just really look at everything, okay? That's what they're asking you to do. Um, be careful on how you're being angry. Like, you don't just go out there and do things, on an impulse, is what they're saying. You have the Four of Cups here for the hopes and fears. So there is some kind of decision here that you are definitely you're going to do. You're very disconnected on things. You have the same card in two different decks in the same position. You're feeling like you're not wanting to do anything. You're not wanting to focus on things. You just feel like everybody had let you down. And I feel like you're needing to wake up from that. That you're needing to start to focus on everything that's going on, because the Lover's card is here. When the Lover shows up, it's about you letting your ego get in the way of things, or you're needing to trust the process, or maybe there was a hidden truth that came out about things that were going on, and maybe you didn't see it, until like later on or whatever. But there is definitely something here that you saw. There was some kind of truth, or you heard the truth, or you spoke your truth, something like that. And now you're feeling like you just don't want to do anything anymore, and you need to leave this behind. You need to try your best to get out of this disconnected feeling, okay? Get yourself grounded, go within and meditate, listen to some kind of music, push yourself to where you're not going to be like this, okay? Because you don't need that. All right, so then you have the Magician here. And why is the Magician here? All right, so you're needing to really think positive, okay? Very supported. You have a lot of people around you that support you, that you have, really, really take that in. You're not alone. You're never alone. You always have the divine next to you, Scorpio. Think positive. Remember, you are the one that creates the world around you. You have all the tools to manifest what it is that you're wanting also. You're wanting this abundance, this stability, this strong foundation, the abundance to have, and you will receive it, but you're just needing to manifest it. Like, you're needing to start doing what you're needing to do to create this. You're wanting something long term. And I feel like it will come in, but you're just needing to like think better, think positive, go within and clear your mind. You do have the Three of Cups here, and I feel like there is some kind of celebration coming through, and I feel like you're just needing to enjoy life and trying to leave this disconnection behind. Like, whatever it was that you're going through, it's time to move forward from it, is what they're saying. I know it's difficult. I know it is. The King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? So, really communicate better. I feel like you're needing to believe that everything will work out. With the King of Cups, you do know how to handle things. Remember, you're Scorpio. You know how to handle all these changes that come in. Okay, you're of transformation. You know how to handle all this. Don't let your emotions get in the way of your decisions also. Definitely trying to figure out your next step. You could also be making plans, like I said, about what's going on. Making plans, not really saying anything about it, but definitely there's traveling here. Communicate better. I feel like you need to believe. I feel like you're ready for something new. I feel like you're wanting just some change to come in so that you can move forward on everything. Um, and I feel like it will. Just need to have patience on things, okay? And then you have the Ten of Swords here. And why is the Ten of Swords here for the outcome? On the card. Wow, you're making a lot of decisions, Scorpio. My goodness. So, you know, even though things have come to an end, whatever it is, relationship, career, whatever it is that you're dealing with, even though it's come to an end, things are going to get better for you, Scorpio. Okay, no matter what. Don't forget everything that you've completed, your achievements, the projects, your ideas, whatever it is, the things that you have achieved in your the achievements that you created for yourselves. Look at that. Don't forget about how far you have come, okay? Because that's what they're wanting you to know. Know that you've come a long way. You have the Seven of Cups. Be real about what you're trying to do. Be real about the decisions that you're making. Be realistic about everything that's going on. Really see things for what they are instead of trying to fool yourself that no, 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 this couldn't happen. This isn't right. Really embrace the truth on things because you're needing to do that. Once you start doing that and make these decisions, you're going to be moving forward, but you're needing to remember what happened in your life, like all the accomplishments, all the achievements that you've made and done. They're asking you to remember that. Remember how far you've come, so stop being in this disconnection, this where you're not wanting to see anything because there are opportunities that are going to be around you. All right. So, wow. All right. So, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.